On my way to work, driving, I had a chance to check out It Is What It Is podcast featuring, Cam and Mace. Great show. I watch it. It's one of the best shows out there. I think it's, for the most part, about as authentic as you could get, you know, being in the celebrity status that Cam and Mace is in. They're both high profile celebrity rappers, very popular. But they had one Floyd Mayweather Jr. on there, and they talked about a lot of different things, and they did get around to addressing the elephant in the room, and Floyd did exactly what we knew and suspected he was going to do. Talk around, duck and dodge, you know, Philly shoulder roll certain questions. And I have to admit, this is why I further don't respect Floyd. And I know his groupie fans go say, well, Floyd don't care what you think about him. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. And I don't care what y'all think about me. Not caring about or respecting Floyd. So even keel. Floyd had a chance to basically condemn Ryan Garcia for basically cheating against Devin Haney, and then he tried to talk that black stuff, that fake pro-black, we're all black from the, no, we don't want to hear that. Remember, Floyd, us black people didn't do nothing for you. We didn't help you get to where you are. See, if that was me, I would have asked Floyd a lot of tough questions. I would have asked him about the exocaine. I would have asked him about the alleged 3 failed drug tests. When they asked him about Ryan Garcia, he started speaking, well, I've always been a clean fighter. I'm the one that, initiated random in blood, which that is not really true. But okay, Floyd, okay, fine. But he had a chance to say, if Ryan Garcia cheated, he should be suspended. He didn't do nothing to speak on behalf of Devin Haney, saying that he knew Devin Haney and he always advised. That's why Bill has a problem with you. And he did the typical, I don't know why Bill is mad at me. I don't know why. Floyd, it's the reason why Bill is mad at you, and you need to stop it. Okay? It's a reason why Bill has an issue with you. And then he refuses to answer the question, yes or no. When they asked him, did you tell Ryan Garcia not to make weight? He started saying, instead of him just saying yes or no, he said, well, I can't really speak on certain stuff because I could be sued. And what are you talking about, Floyd? What are you talking about? Yes or no, Floyd? Did you tell Ryan Garcia not to make weight? That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do, Floyd, is answer the question. Yeah, he started talking about, well, I've always I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, Ryan Garcia I'm telling you, Ryan Garcia go snitch on Floyd. That's why he was preparing himself, saying, well, I've always been a clean fighter. And he refused to answer the question. Go watch that interview. All you had to do is say yes or no. Did you tell Ryan Garcia not to purposely make weight? It's a simple question. And he bobbed and weaved and shoulder rolled around it. I mean, just answer the question, Floyd. Yes or no? Yes or no, Floyd? Just answer the question, dude. Yeah, TJ, watch the interview. I mean, I know you go probably discuss it on your channel, but ask yourself this. Why wouldn't you answer the question? It's a simple question. It's a simple question. Yes or no, Floyd? Did you tell Ryan Garcia not to make weight? Wouldn't answer the question. So that tells me where there's smoke, there's fire. And Floyd was trying to sit up there and do damage control, and I saw some of his stands saying, "Oh, Floyd is a great one and all." He ain't that great. Why you want to see me, dude? What you want to see what I look like for? Like, for real, bro. What you care what I look like for? It's called black screen, dude. We're not dealing with that right now. We gonna stick to the subject, man. We gonna stick to the script. So he gone. so he gone. This dude worried about why I'm not sure. This dude is worried about the screen. That's anybody that follows my channel know that you know what I'm saying, that I go pitch black. Only person that got an issue with it. But yeah, so you got your 5 seconds of fame and you just got blocked. But just watching and looking at Floyd was nervous. But I would have grilled Floyd. I would have made him answer a lot of questions. I would have said, okay, Floyd, you talking about we're all black this, we're all black this. Why did you sit up there and diss the black community and say that we didn't help you get to where you are? And you said, see, I would have made him answer all that stuff. I would have asked him, why, for a dude that's supposed to be an advocate, you know, for clean boxers, why were you aligned with Ryan Garcia? Why haven't you called out Ryan Garcia for tests? Why have you publicly not condemned Ryan Garcia? That's why people are looking at you funny. And then he went on to talk about Tank. He said he don't know why Tank has this animosity towards him. He said Tank is ungrateful. He said all he tried to do is help Tank. Well, the thing is, it would come across if he was trying to help Tank, but then at the same time, he was trying to compete with Tank for the spotlight. You were trying to steal TV time from Tank. You always seem to make the interview about what was going on with you. You would always take the time to try to say you thinking about fighting one of your whack exhibition fights. Now, he addressed the situation. He said that he won't ever fight Adrian Broner in a regular fight or an exhibition. Well, at the end of the day, see, you have to understand they in the same line of work. You know, they in the entertainment business. So, you know, at the end of the day, Cam want to keep guys like Floyd coming on their show. And it's good for them. It's a good look because Floyd is a high profile celebrity, whether you like Floyd or not. And I'm pretty sure that Floyd probably texted them and told them what questions to ask and what questions not to ask. But due to the fact that he definitively deflected and refused to flat out answer the questions, once again, you have to put a question mark around Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they don't want to jeopardize Floyd not ever coming back. Listen, these celebrities take that stuff personal. You know, guys like Floyd, they want to be able to control the narrative. Where you have some dudes, they don't care and have a problem answering a tough question. But you have to understand a lot of these celebrities, they hold it against you, especially if you blindside them. I'm pretty sure that Floyd and them went over what questions to ask and what questions not to ask and how to ask the questions. But Floyd had a chance to say, hey, I've always been a clean fighter. Shame on you, Ryan Garcia. You cheated. You tested dirty. And I can't associate myself with somebody like you. But due to the fact how he answered the question and due to the fact that he refused, y'all heard it. Go listen to the interview. He refused to answer the question on whether he told Ryan Garcia to intentionally not make weight. So that means he played a role in how this fight possibly turned out. So all Floyd was doing was trying to do somewhat damage control. And to me, he made himself even more suspicious. All you had to do, Floyd, is just say yes or no. No, I did not tell Ryan Garcia not to make weight. If you cannot answer a simple question like that, there's something to it. Oh, Floyd is a straight up hater. Well, for what it's worth, from what I've heard, that pretty much everybody has left Mayweather promotions. And my thing is, why would Shakur Stevenson align himself with that? Why would you sign with a dude that's losing fighters? Now, once again, I'm not telling Shakur Stevenson what promotional company to sign with, who to stay with, because that's not my job. But I have to ask a question. As a reporter, I have a right to ask the question, why would you go forward backwards when you got people that can't wait to get away from Floyd Mayweather to aligning yourself with Floyd Mayweather? And it is no guarantee that Shakur Stevenson is going to get the Tank fight. So Shakur Stevenson has to think very carefully on what his next move is going to be. He has to think carefully, drastically, and calculated of what his next move is going to do for him in his career. So there you have it. But yeah, what I got out of that Floyd Mayweather interview, basically what he been saying for the last few years pertaining to his lousy post-fight, pathetic exhibition matches. A whole bunch of nothing. Anyway, it's your boy Town. I'll be back later with more. I'm out.